white cheddar to elevate that. I actually cooked Salisbury steak before. Where I come from was a poor man's meal. And so I'm feeling really good because I've done this before.
Emily, stand by. 3, 2, 1, start.
35 minutes might seem like a challenge to a lot of people.
Parsley.
But I know that I have the skills and ability to adjust to any situation that I'm given. Having that 10 extra minutes to kind of game plan is an advantage to me. I had time to actually fully concept my dish.
Emily's wearing my apron, and the reason I picked her primarily is because she's smart. I think that her intelligence will get her through this challenge, no problem.
Nice moves, SJ. Stay focused, Dad. Stay focused.
I have made Salisbury steak before. To me, it's kind of like upscale meatloaf. Before I came to this competition, my dad told me not to overcomplicate everything and just do the best. And today, I want the ingredients to shine, so I'm trying not to overcomplicate anything today.
I do like seeing Julia struggle like this.
Yeah.
15 seconds, Julia, stand by.
So Julia only has 30 minutes. Like, she could be screwed. Half hour is not enough.
Julia, 3, 2, 1, start.
Go, Julia.
Julia.
Julia has what it takes. She grew up in a restaurant family. Her family owned diners. I believe that she can turn this around and make something great.
Beans, potatoes.
Aaron, I feel that Julia's challenge tonight is unsurmountable. You will be losing an apron, my friend.
25 minutes to go, guys. Come on.
Get it going, G. Get it going.
Get it going, bro.
Right, Emily,
Yes, chef.
you had 10 minutes less than everybody else.
Yes, I did.
Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm doing some crispy diced potatoes with a Salisbury steak, hen of the woods mushroom, cream sauce, and I've got green beans, a little bit of lemon zest, and some almonds.
You actually enjoy being under pressure more than anybody, don't you?
I do. I'm a procrastinator. I wouldn't write a paper until the night before, so I work best under pressure.
Young lady, good luck.
Thank you.
I see you, Emily.
All right, Shanika, you were penalized by 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about your experience with Salisbury steak.
I grew up eating it in Miami. My mom actually used to cook it all the time, but I personally don't cook Salisbury steaks.
They had 3 bullets to give, so they shot 1 at you. I need to understand why they would target you.
I honestly believe they know that I'm the next MasterChef.
That's a good answer.
Keep going, Shanika.
We are down to 20 minutes remaining. You've got to speed up.
Mistake.
Hey, is SJ gonna do some cooking?
Yeah. I don't know what SJ is doing. It's crazy. What are you doing?
So, SJ.
Yes, chef.
Tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to be doing a Salisbury steak with mushroom gravy, with caramelized shallots, mushrooms with...
Stop.
Yes, chef.
There's nothing cooked.
Yes, it's me doing right now.
Get your together.
Yes, chef.
Hey, young man, and it would help immensely if you turn the gas on.
My God. Mistake.
So, SJ.
Yes, chef.
Stop.
Yes, chef.
There's nothing cooked.
Oh, my God.
Yes, it's me doing right
It would
now.
help immensely if you turn the gas on.
What's going on?
SJ,
Yes, chef.
I believe in you.
Yes.
Focus, rein it in.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Yes, chef.
Lindsay,
How you doing, chef?
talk to me a little bit about your version of Salisbury steak.
Got a lamb and beef Salisbury steak with some roasted fingerling potatoes, fortified beef stock that I've put just about every mushroom in there to use as the basis for my gravy.
That's good flavor.
I'm gonna make a little fresh green bean salad for the side, give it a little freshness because the Salisbury steak is a little bit heavy.
You're an attorney now. You work long hours. A frozen meal is something that happens in the life of a busy person.
Before I left and came here, I froze lasagnas and I froze soups and everything so my wife could eat while I was away.
Yep.
Good luck.
Less than 5 minutes remaining. Julia, I mean,
Yes.
seriously, young lady, 30 minutes.
I know.
Tell me about the shortcuts. How are you saving that 15 minutes?
I'm going to use the same pan to put the mushrooms in, make
Just-
the gravy in the same pan.
So you're making all in one. So you're
Yes.
making the gravy as well. That's a smart move.
They can test me all they want. This Italian girl's not going to go home tonight or any other night. I'm here to win.
Young lady, taste everything
Okay.
and give us your best shot,
I
yes?
will. Thank
Good
you.
luck. Wow. I mean, first of all, these smells are incredible.
Pretty good, yeah.
We are down to our last minute.
Bring all your elements to the plate.
A little bit of salt.
Come on, Jerome, you got a
Salt,
plate.
salt, salt. Where's my salt? There you go.
Come on, Jerron. Think about plating, y'all. Consistency of gravies and sauces.
Taste everything.
Get it on the plate, guys.
15 seconds remaining.
Come on, get going, get going. Get it on the plate. Come on, SJ.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Good job, guys.
Okay, home cooks, you all just had to make a fresh version of this Salisbury steak. Now, at the end of tonight, at least one of you will be going home. Let's see how you did.
First up, a home cook that has Joe's apron. Please step forward. Shanika.
These people obviously don't know what I've been through in life. Taking 5 minutes away from me, this is not gonna stop me. I know that I nailed this freaking Salisbury steak.
All right, Shanika, you were deprived of
5 minutes.
5 minutes. I mean, guys, what was your thinking?
I just seem to keep rubbing people the wrong way. Might be too outspoken.
Visually, it does make a statement. I think the color arrangement, the blue potatoes, the green, the red. Describe the dish, please.
The sauce, I made it with the beef broth. I cooked it down with pancetta, a little bit of olive oil. The beans were blanched with salt. And I roasted the potatoes with some rosemary, thyme, salt, and pepper.
The Salisbury steak and the gravy. That right there is amazing. But everything else on that plate is really rough to get through. These potatoes are a real rough proposition because they're not really fried, they're not really roasted, they're kind of living in this limbo. The green beans are real mundane and very ordinary. But let me tell you, the Salisbury steak's there, it's seared, it's delicious, it's earthy, but everything else is so rough and so bad. It almost takes away from all the magic that you did in that damn steak. And that could literally be enough to send you home. The 5 minutes would have been welcome for you because it would have allowed you to finish these ideas a little bit better.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am tired of seeing that disappointment in Joe's eyes, but although I made these horrible mistakes, I cooked that Salisbury steak properly. I don't feel like this is my time to leave.
Next up, the home cook Joe gave an apron too. Emily.
I had 10 minutes less than everyone else, and I'm a little bit nervous. I know it looks a bit of a mess, but I'm just hoping and praying that my flavors pulled through. If not, then I could be the one going home.
Emily, the 6 up on the balcony gave you a 35-minute cook tonight. What was going through your mind?
I'm a person that they might feel threatened by. Honestly, I was expecting 30 minutes.
Emily, describe the dish, please.
I have dried porcini mushrooms, a little Worcestershire sauce, and grated shallot. And then the gravy is a brandy matsutake mushroom gravy. And then I roasted off my green beans, some almonds and lemon zest.
It is seriously delicious. Great seasoning, great color, great sear on the steak. Beans got a lot of flavor. Potatoes nice. Visually, it looks a little bit clumpy. Just give it a bit more finesse. But, you know, 35, I think you could have nailed this in 25, to be honest. Good job. Thank you.
The next home cook wearing her own apron. She had just 30 minutes to cook. Julia.
This was one of the most stressful 30 minutes of my life. You know, a lot of other people had a lot more time to incorporate more flavors into their dish that I just didn't have the time for. So I just hope I don't disappoint Chef Ferrone.
Tell me about the dish.
I put some garlic, shallots, an egg, a little salt and pepper, oregano, and a little bit of breadcrumb.
So this is like an Italian meatloaf with all that kind of seasoning in there. You added these tomatoes, which I think are irrelevant. Why'd you add the tomatoes?
I just like tomatoes and green beans together in a salad.
Well, you sliced it. Why'd you do that? You understood that the idea was to mimic this, right? You understood that?
Yeah.
Julia, your Salisbury steak, you sliced it. Why'd you do that? You understood that the idea was to mimic this, right?
Yeah.
I have to say, It's one of the best flavored dishes I've tried so far. Your potatoes are perfectly cooked. Your mushroom sauce is profound. You kind of used all your time to your advantage. Great dish.
Next up, from the home cook that are on, give an apron to. Lindsay, please, let's go.
Having had a lot of Salisbury steak TV dinners growing up, I'm gonna show that you can take those flavors of your childhood and do something fresh with it. The judges are gonna love it.
Right, Lindsay.
Yes.
Describe the dish here.
So I have a lamb and beef Salisbury steak with a porcini mushroom crust. It's got some roasted mushrooms on top and fresh salad on the side with the blanched green beans.
You know, that meat is disgusting. It's dry, and then I've got dried mushrooms. They were just stuck in the oven. There's no color on those things. Linz, when the best thing of your dish is a green bean salad, it upsets me. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you, Chef.
The next home cook has Gordon's apron. SJ, let's see what you got. SJ.
How are you, Chef?
Explain your Salisbury steak.
A Salisbury steak with fondant potatoes, mushroom gravy, and sauteed green beans.
I love the gravy. I think it's extremely well balanced. If I had to take you to task on something, there's a lot of potato for very little protein.
Right.
The star is the Salisbury steak, and let me tell you, knocked it out.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Right, next up, we're in Joe's apron. Jeron.
It is a Salisbury steak stuffed with bacon and white cheddar, pan-seared green bean and bacon fat, and then also added a layer of fried onions on top.
It's delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
I love the cheese and the bacon element. And the pate is just so soft and delicious and rich. You just want to dive back in there for more. Amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
The next home cook wearing Gordon Ramsay's apron, Ashley. So this looks very much in the spirit of the original dish. What seasoning did you put in here?
Greek oregano, smoked paprika, and then I made fondant potatoes, string beans, almondine, and a red wine mushroom gravy.
So the potatoes are perfectly cooked.
Thank you.
Really soft, well seasoned. The meat's a little bit bland. The best thing about this dish is your sauce is really on point.
Thanks, Joe.
Finally, a home cook that are on, give an apron to. Chelsea, please, let's go.
I think I did a really good job. I mean, I don't eat frozen meals, but this seems like something I can make for my dad. He loves fresh green beans. I think I should do really well, and I just really hope the judges like it.
Chelsea, how many times have you eaten a frozen dinner?
I don't think I ever have.
Never.
No. Living in the Middle East and growing up everywhere I lived, we didn't really eat that kind of food.
You cooked 45 minutes tonight. You know there's 3 individuals behind you that have been dealt a dysfunctional card tonight. So visually, yours looks worse than theirs. I take that away.
Yeah.
Holy sugar. It's like a vegetarian buffet.
I just put too much on the plate.
And you know how to plate well, right?
Yes.
Describe the dish, please.
I made Salisbury steak with mushroom and pearl onion gravy, garlic green beans with salt, and the roasted potatoes. I parboiled them really quickly, and then I finished them in the oven.
Quite rare there, so it's sort of mealy and muddy. Potatoes actually taste better than they look. I look at that. I can't distinguish which one looks better. At this stage in the competition, I just want to see a little bit more finesse. I look at that, and it's like somebody who can't be bothered. Thank you.
I'm just disappointed. I usually plate so perfectly and with finesse. I think that maybe I was just making it for my family and not for the judges.
A no-brainer, right?
Yeah, Mr. Mark, I might be losing one of my strongest cooks.
They were really upset with what I produced today, and I hate that I disappointed them.
Everyone, I think it's safe to say that that was a tough challenge.
Yes, Chef.
Now, at least one home cook is leaving tonight. Can you all please come down to the front?
I'm shocked that I messed up so badly. This is a hard competition, and I never give up, but I mean, I didn't do my best. So I'm just hoping that they know that I'll learn from this and they should give me another chance.
So before we move on to the bad news, we want to celebrate and recognize some great performances. 4 of you excelled and knocked it out of the park. Congratulations. SJ, Emily, Jerron, and one more home cook that had just 30 minutes. Julia, do you have anything to say to those people that gave you limited time and that doubted you?
I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere.
So, the bad news. Chelsea, Lindsay, and Shanika. One of you will be heading home tonight. Can everybody else please head to the balcony?
I am so proud walking up to this balcony. I was given the least amount of time, and I completely excelled. I gotta let them know. You better move the hell over and make some space for me, because I'm not going anywhere.
We have 3 very talented, amazing home cooks. One's wearing Joe's apron, and 2 are wearing aprons from their own. But only one will be leaving tonight. And that person tonight overreached. They overthought, and ultimately they under-delivered. The person leaving the MasterChef kitchen is Lindsay. Shanika, Chelsea, head up to the safety of the balcony, please.
Wow. Lindsay, I think the idea of something so simple like a Salisbury steak tripped you up a little bit, but I gave you my apron for a reason. You have such a fighting spirit, you're resilient. I think that dream of a B&B with your wife is well within your grasp, and I want you to please continue to do that. Tonight wasn't your night.
Please, place your apron on your bench, and good night.
Thank you.
Bye, Lindsay.
I think I'm a true testament to the fact that you're never too old to start following a new dream. I'm a successful trial attorney, and you know what? I was successful in making it to MasterChef. So I'm going home to my beautiful wife, and we're gonna continue with our culinary dream of having that bed and breakfast and fine dining restaurant on Cape Cod.
So, just 15 home cooks remain.
You know, with Matt and Lindsay going home this week, each judge has 5 aprons left. I think the competition is just gonna get stiffer from here.
From now on, it gets more and more intense.
The heat is really gonna get turned up, so I am gonna make sure that the next person to go is not me.
Good night.
Night.
Next time,
we are going to try something different.
the top 15
Find a partner right away.
Yo, guys, what's up?
team up for a game of chicken.
Come on. 5 well-known ingredients.
I am not having a good time getting this off.
What the hell?
Who mauled this? I've seen better than Junior MasterChef.
Piece of cake.
And then a grueling challenge returns.
A dish that strikes fear in the heart of every home cook.
1 potato, 2 potato.